Hi. After finding a deal and having a contract to buy a house investment, since I don't have the money and I can't get a loan from the bank, what's my next urgent step to finance the deal? Who should I approach in my circle of people I know? Or which type of people should I look for? And what legal actions should I take? What paperwork should I have to protect myself and to get money from lenders? So, what's the right way to do this?
Okay, thank you, Anthony. So Anthony has a question. He has found a real estate deal, and now his goal is to finance that deal, but he doesn't have the money for a loan, or he doesn't have the credit score perhaps to get a traditional loan, and he's not sitting on capital himself. So what have I always said on this show? There are three things that you need in order to become an effective real estate investor or to become an investor and play this game in real estate. Number one, you need a deal. Okay. Now, Anthony found the deal. Number two, you need money. Okay. And number three, you need people. Those are the three things that you need to be successful in real estate. Now, he found the deal. Great. Now, that's the deal is for honestly the hardest part of this equation. The money will find the deal. Money always flows to a good deal. So, Anthony, as long as the numbers are solid and the numbers make sense, money will flow. People are always looking for a way to buy real estate or invest in real estate if the numbers make sense. It's a no-brainer. Like my father-in-law, for instance, who is a successful entrepreneur and business owner, has multiple businesses. His number is simple. Anytime he could find a real estate deal that the return on investment made sense, he'd jump on it in a heartbeat. So then the money will always flow to those people who have a deal. So then you need money, right? And people. So that rounds out the three things you need. You need money, you need a deal, and you need people. Okay. So now where do you find people? Well, one thing you could do is go to real estate meetup groups in your town. That would be my suggestion, is to just go to meetup.com, and do a simple search on meetup.com. Now, I know the pandemic has thrown a lot of this for a loop, but I think people are getting back together. And if they're not, they're doing it virtually. And if they're not getting together, you can actually find people in these groups just from going to that website. You don't even need to physically go to a meetup. But anyway, when you're on meetup.com, look for REIA groups in your area. REIA, REIA. REIA. So they're just real estate investment associations. They're groups. I know in New Jersey, where I used to live, we had like 3 or 4 of them within a 20-minute drive of my house. And I used to go to all of them every month. That's how I met some of the greatest people in real estate. I partnered with them on deals. I met my lawyer at one of them. I met a title agent, Carol. She was amazing. She could do wholesale deals. She could do all sorts of deals in real estate. She was amazing. She was there. She was at those meetings because she wanted to meet investors. And that's who you want to work with, those hungry people. You're going to meet contractors. You'll meet real estate agents. You'll meet wholesalers. You'll meet everyone at these types of meetups. So if you have a deal, what you want to then do is package it up nicely. I would go to these meetup groups and I would see people handing around flyers for different deals. Hey, I've got a deal, and people would be handing them around because they're looking for funding. So you're going to find private lenders, private funders at these meetups. Now, again, if there's not a physical meetup because of the pandemic still, and people are not wanting to do that, again, just on the meetup website in each group, you can see those individuals who are a part of the group, and you can email them. You can see that this person is a hard money lender. This person is a real estate agent. This person is a title company person. Reach out to that person and say, hi, I live in this area. I have a real estate deal. I'd love for you to take a look at it. I've got it under contract. If you'd be interested, perhaps going in on a partnership for funding this. Then the next question you had is about the legal side of it. Again, these are very simple things. I would talk to a real estate lawyer and say, look, I've got this property. I'm going to renovate the property. This person is going to fund the property. They're probably going to want to take a first position lien on that loan, because after all, they're putting up the money. So they're probably going to be a first lien holder, like a bank would be a first lien holder position. They'd craft a simple promissory note. You'd have 6, 8 months, 12 months to renovate the property. And then this particular hard money lender is going to get their money back after a certain period of time. These are all terms that you can talk about with your lender. So you've just got to be bold, be brave, talk to these people, jump on the phone, ask their advice, tell them you're just getting started, you have a deal, and you'd love to partner. But that would be my advice. Again, is just to meet those people, and the money will flow to your deal. Now, I will say this, Anthony: if the money doesn't flow to your deal, there's a problem with the deal. Okay, don't try to massage the deal. Don't try to fudge it or force a square peg into a round hole. If you talk to a couple of investors and they're like, nah, these numbers don't make sense. Sorry, Anthony, these numbers don't make sense. Don't get your feelings hurt. They're not lying to you, okay? The numbers just might not make sense, and you've just got to come to that realization, okay? But as long as the numbers make sense, you're golden. I'd love for you to send us a voicemail question. You can do so just by going to our website. Go to morrisinvest.com, click on the little microphone icon, and leave us a 30-second voicemail question, and we will attempt to answer it here on the show. And thanks to all of you for going out there, taking action, becoming a real estate investor. I believe it's the #1 way to build wealth. We'll see you next time.